Hi guys, welcome to the class. In this class, we are going to discuss about lines and angles, which is the fourth chapter of 7th class mathematics. See, in your 6th class, you have already learned and came across geometrical ideas. Let's discuss an overview of the things we have already learned. Okay, see, first line segment. What is line segment? The line joining two points is known as line segment. It should be the shortest length. And here let's consider this line segment as AB, and this is denoted as AB bar. Okay, next line. What is line? The line extending in the both sides of the line segment is known as line. See, it should be extending in the both ways continuously, means there is no end in the both directions, then it is called as line. How it is denoted? It is denoted as AB double arrow. This is line segment, this is line. Okay, now let's discuss about ray. What is a ray? The ray has one fixed point and the other is continuous. It has only one end. See, if you take A and B, here there is one fixed end and the other side is continuous. This is called ray, and we denote ray as AB one side arrow. Okay, now let's discuss about angle. Okay, what is angle? When two rays have a one common point, or when two rays intersect to each other, then the angle is formed. See, if you take two rays, this O point, here A and here B. This is OA ray and this is OB ray. Here OA ray and OB ray have one common point O. Here at point O, the angle is formed. We can represent angle O as angle BOA, or angle AOB, or we can simply write as angle O. Here the point where two rays are meeting is called as vertex. Here vertex. Okay, and the rays are known as the sides or arms of the angle. This and this are called as sides or arms of the angle. Okay, here let's discuss about adjacent angles. Okay, here if two angles have one common arm and common vertex, then two angles are adjacent to each other. See, here OA and this is OB and this is OC. Okay, it should, here all three rays are meeting at this point, means all three rays have one common vertex as O, and here angle AOB, here angle is formed and it is called as angle AOB. Here and here BOC, one angle is formed, it is called as angle BOC. Here if you observe, these three rays have one common vertex, and here these two angles have one common side or arm. So we can consider angle AOB and angle BOC are adjacent to each other. Okay, now let's discuss about intersecting and non-intersecting. See, intersecting lines. If two lines have one common point, or two lines intersect or meet at a point, then we can consider as intersecting lines. See, here if we take two lines, here these two are continuous on the both sides, and there is no common point between these two lines. So these lines are non-intersecting. Okay, means these two are parallel to each other. Okay, if we take two lines, see, this is one line and this is one line. Here, these two lines have one common point. Here, this is the common point. Means these two are intersecting to each other at point O. Let's consider this intersection as O. At point O, these two lines are intersecting. Okay, here if you take one line and here also these two lines are intersecting at this point, means these two lines have one common point. This is here. So these lines are also intersecting to each other. Okay, these things you have already learned in your 6th class. Now let's move to our exercise 1. Now let's move to exercise 1. Name the figures drawn below. Here he gave some figures. Okay, we have to name those figures. Here let's see first one. Here we have 2 points. What are those points? A and B. Here one line is joining these 2 points. Okay, the line joining 2 points is known as line segment. So this is line segment. Line. Okay, here in second one we have 2 points, one C and point D. Here at point C the line is starting, and at point D the line is continuous. Means this line have only one end point, which is point C. Means the line which is having only one fixed end is known as ray. So here this is ray. Okay, now let's move to the third one. Here we have 2 points. One is X and one is Y. Here on the X side the line is continuous, and on the Y side also the line is continuous. Means this line has no fixed end. In both sides the line is continuous. So means the line, this figure is called as line. Line has no fixed end, and in the both ways it is continuous. So this is line. Okay, here we have point P. See, we have one dot. What is dot? Dot is used to represent the location. It is named as point. Here we have dot. Means this is point. So point. Okay, here line segment has 2 fixed ends. Ray has one fixed end, line has no fixed end, and point. Okay, this is the solution for first problem. Now in the second problem, draw the figures for the following. Here he gave some problems and we have to draw those figures. See here, first one, OP one side arrow. Here the arrow is only one side, means we represent ray as one-sided arrow. So this is a ray. So we have to draw a ray with points O and P. See, point O and point P. We have 2 points O and P. We have to draw a ray. Means it should have only one fixed end. Here O is the fixed end, the other is continuous. Okay, this is the ray. This is the figure for first problem. Next, second one, point X. See, just point means just a dot and X. Okay, this is point X. Next, third one, RS double-sided arrow. See, double-sided arrow means the line is continuous on the both sides. So this is a line. It should have 2 points. One is R and one is S. So here R and S. The line should pass through these points R and S, and it should be continuous. So this is the figure for third one. This is the line and it is continuous on the both sides. Next, CD. Okay, this is CD bar. We represent a line segment as bar. Means it has 2 fixed points. Okay, so CD is a line segment. Okay, it should have two points. One is C and one is D. So we write point C and point D. Okay, this is a line segment. So we have to join these 2 points. Okay, this is the line segment CD. These are the figures for the given problems, and this is the solution for second problem. Now let's move to the third problem. Name all the possible line segments in the figure. Here he gave line segments. Okay, here he gave one figure, and we have to write the possible line segments in the figure. Here how many points we have? We have point A, point B, point C and point D. Okay, what is a line segment? The line joining 2 points is known as line segment. It should have 2 fixed ends. So here let's take first point A. Okay, line segments. Okay, we are writing the line segments. Let's consider the point A. Here point A and point B. Here these two are points and one line is joining. So A and B is a line segment. So AB is a line segment. Next, let's consider point C. Here A is a point, C is a point. One line is joining. So A and C. AC is also line segment. So AC is also line segment. Next, let's take point D. Okay, A is a point, D is a point. Line is joining A and D. So AD is also the line segment. So AD is also the line segment. Okay, all possible line segments with point A is completed. Now let's take point B. Here B and C, these are 2 points and one line is joining these 2 points. So BC is also the line segment. So BC is also the line segment. Next we consider D. Here B and D, these are 2 points and one line is joining these 2 points. So BD is also the line segment. So BD is also the line segment. Here all possible line segments with B is also completed. Now let's consider point C. Here one point is only remaining after C, which is D. So here C is a point, D is a point. Okay, here line is joining C and D. So CD is also the line segments. CD is also the line segment. Okay, here all possible line segments in the figure we have written. How many line segments are possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 line segments are present in this figure. Third problem. Now let's move to fourth problem. Write any 5 examples of angles that you have observed around. Example, the angle formed when a scissor is open. Here he is asking us that we have to write the 5 examples where we observe the angles in our daily life. Here what is the example he gave? The angle formed when a scissor is open. Here when a scissor is open, here if these two are the scissors and when the scissor is open, the angle is formed at the intersection of 2 scissors. So here the angle is formed. Here the example is given. Now we have to write 5 examples where angles are formed. Okay, see, let's take a room. Angle formed at the corner of the room. See here, this is a room and here at the corners the angles are formed. Okay, first one, angle formed at the corner of the room. Next, when you open the door, the angle is formed. See here, if the door is open, okay, here this is a door and the door is open. So at this point the angle is formed. So angle formed when you open a door. Okay, next, third one. Here, if you observe, while you are reading, you open your book. Okay, while opening, at the corner, the angle is formed. Okay, see, this is a book and you have opening the book. See here, the angle is formed. Okay, so angle formed when you open a book. Okay, fourth one. See, in your house there is a clock and the hands of the clock will make an angle at different times. See here, this is a clock. We have minute hand and hour hand. These two hands will form an angle at different times. So angle formed by the hands of a clock. Okay, now if you observe the hanger, see, in this way the hanger will be. So this is the hanger. Here at this corner the angle is formed. Okay, here also here. Okay, angle formed in the hanger. So angle formed in the hanger. Okay, this is the solution for fourth problem.